Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Today's video is quite cool. We've got a gaming motherboard to review and to have a look at. So without further ado, let's have a look at the product. It is the G1 Gaming from Gigabyte, the Z170Xultra Gaming Edition. This is a SKYLAKE motherboard, so it supports the DDR4 3866 plus MHz and is XMP ready. It also supports a USB Type-C, which also runs on a 100 watt output as well, so it's going to be absolutely brilliant. It has dual hybrid fan headers. It also has ambient surround LEDs, so the whole motherboard itself practically glows red around the RAM sticks, around the south bridge, heat sink, etc, etc, and it does look absolutely sweet. So without further ado, let's change over the camera and have a look at this bad boy, shall we? Okay, so here we have the inside of the box. I have obviously had a look around in here just to make sure that everything was here. So here we have some some cable ties, just to obviously neaten everything up. We have one installation disc for obviously your motherboard's drivers, etc. We have a 6-pin connector, which is for the fan header. I don't know whether you can see that here. There's like the power on, etc. We have some cable labels, which I think is actually quite cool. So you can label the hard drives and SSDs, so you know which one's which. We have the protection plate, or the OS plate, or iOS, I can't remember which way round it is, but I just call it the back plate because I keep forgetting the actual terms of what it's actually called. We have this little cool thing which looks like carbon fibre. It says do not disturb and enter on there. That's actually quite a nice touch. And we have the multilingual installation guide as well. And what do we have here? We have the user's manual. So obviously if you are a first time installer, this is going to become very, very handy as to where to put all the cable headers, etc. And here we have some stunning clear SATA cables. We do get 4 in here, so there's 2, and there's one here that has the right angle to it, which is quite handy. And the same again in the other packet, which is again really, really handy. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at the motherboard itself. Okay, so looking at the motherboard, it is an Intel Thunderbolt 3 certified motherboard. It supports the 6th generation Intel Core processors. It has dual channel non-EC unbuffed DDR4 DIMM slots, which have a metal plate or aluminium plate running down the side here, which Gigabyte call armor, just to obviously make sure that the board is protected at all times and to stop it from being easily damaged. It does have USB 3.1, a Type-C and PD 2.0 with 100 watt support. It does also have two-way SLI and crossfire capabilities for their multi-graphics support. It does have the NVMe PCI generation Gen 3 x4 M.2 interface as well. Sorry, that is a bit of a mouthful. Best support is the 3 Intel SS750 devices in RAID 0, which means that your normal configuration for your SSD, when you set it up as RAID 0, is going to be double the speed again. You know, it's not like they're not plenty fast enough as it is, but you know, you can get that even more power if you are a hunger power PC user. It has high quality audio capacitors and audio noise guard with ambient LED trace path lighting, which is down here, which makes it look absolutely beautiful in the dark. Ultra durable metal shielding, like I said here. It's also along the PCI slots here as well, which, to be honest, it looks absolutely amazing. honestly, when I'm looking at it from here, this motherboard is just so beautiful, guys. It really is. It does have an ultra durable anti-rust rear I/O connections around the back. I don't know whether you can see it on here, but the whole motherboard has a beautiful like circuit board look underneath all of this black paint, so it actually doesn't look like a flat bit of plastic or flat bit of circuitry. It does give it another dimension, which is absolutely beautiful. It does have App Sentry, including Easy Tune, so it has bags and bags and bags full of features. As you can see here, you have your normal connection for your power to go into here, an 8-pin connector for your CPU. We have the USB 3 down here, and then we have is that 6? That is 4 SATA drive connections down here, and we've got all obviously the normal headers for, you know, powering on the motherboard. Another 2 SATA connections here, and on here, as you can see, we have a USB 2. We have 2 USB 2s, Type C, Thunderbolt, mini display port, HDMI, 4 USB 3 ports, sorry about that, and the Ethernet with also your sound audio. So that pretty much covers the entire board, guys. So guys, unfortunately that's all we have time for, I'm afraid. Boo! I know you'd want to see some more gorgeous parts like this, but you know, hopefully they'll start coming in a bit more soon. So guys, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, feel free to give it a thumbs down. So until next time, my friends, I hope you have a pleasant evening. I've been Jezy, and it's been a pleasure. Take care until next time. Bye.